Hello YouTube, Sventos here from the Tesseract, coming at you with a new video! It's been a while since I recorded the last one. So, as you can probably tell by the title, LEGO Star Wars Holiday Special. Oh boy, was this a pile of dog shite. So, let's get right into the review of this thing. So, let's just switch over to that. And that should be good. So basically we open up to Star Wars Holiday Special with Legos. And it's Life Day, because they can't say Christmas because it's, in a galaxy far, far away. So Life Day is a holiday that they celebrate with, what the hell were they called? Basically turkeys, but it's like titles or something like that. It's some bullshit word. So anyway, it opens up to Finn training to be a Jedi because, we picked this up in The Force Awakens that Finn might be Force sensitive, and then we just dropped it like a wet dream in the second and the third of the installation, and then just went nowhere. So we're like, oh, let's now, he's training to be a Jedi just for no freaking reason. And of course, it's Rey, Wonder Rey, the Mary Sue of the Star Wars galaxy that's training him. And of course, he can't do fuck all. He's freaking out and he ends up slicing the thing in half. Sorry, but oh shit! I just went to the other screen. Alright, slices the thing in half. And Rey's all like, oh, I don't know what to do, I don't know what to do, I have to do something. It took me a while, but this is Poe. This is supposed to be Poe. It took me a while because he looks so really generic. So he walks in with Chewie and they're like, oh, Chewie's family is coming, we're on Kashyyyk now for no reason. And this little droid that was programmed by the Sith, he's still around. Yada yada yada, stupidity, Rey being Wonder Rey. And oh, so like there's a sequence where she's flipping through all of the books and going at them like one after the other, like, oh, I've looked at everything, there is nothing that I can teach Finn, like, I'm a bad teacher. And then she turns away, goes to sort of meditate, and like a book just happens to fall down to an open page that she hasn't looked at before, and she's like, oh, ideas! So anyway, they're all gathering. Of course, Rose Tico, the bestest, favoritist character of everyone in the whole of Star Warsiness, she's there too. Yeah, so they're just preparing for a party, and Rey's like, fuck that, I'm gonna go to a Jedi temple and blah blah blah. And like, immediately, as soon as she arrives on the planet, there's no searching. No, she just like almost rams right into the temple, which for some reason kind of looks like a hand, like this. I don't know. Anyway, so as soon as she lands, she doesn't even have to go anywhere near it. The door opens because it's like, oh, Rey is here, better get prepared. Rey is here. If it was any other Jedi, there'd be some sort of ritual that they would have to do. There would be some sort of like, you have to prove that you are a Jedi in order to enter the temple or something. No, but it's Rey, so it opens from 10 miles away. Anyway, she gets inside. It's this like ancient temple with lots of rocks and stuff. And there's this bullshit crystal that looks like it's been taped together with a band-aid for some reason. And anyway, it opens up a portal into the past and the present and the future and everywhere. And yeah, it's a bit of a same effect as Doctor Strange, but we'll get to that later. So she goes back in time to Dagobah, visits Luke and Yoda, sees them traveling. I was really afraid that they were gonna go to this point and that she was gonna train Luke, which luckily didn't happen in this scene. So, yeah, she uses the bullshit device, goes back to the thing, and then hops to this particular scene is the opening scene from the Phantom Menace on the droid ship, the Trade Federation ship, just before they get attacked by the droids and get gassed. This is somewhere in the second movie, no, actually based on his haircut, this would be somewhere in the third movie, maybe Clone Wars era. But yeah, she pops in, they see her, and she's like, oops, and fucks right off. And then, oh, this scene bothered me. She like goes into like into the future from the previous scene, and ends up in Luke's X-wing fighter as he's about to destroy the Death Star. And of course, being Wonder Ray, she has to like take credit for his Death Star kill. Cause why? Like we have to have Ray do everything. Then Darth Vader. Actually, that's the same scene. Blah blah blah. So then we go back to Kashyyyk. These guys are still planning a party. Poe is trying to roast a turkey on the plasma engines of the frickin' Millennium Falcon. Whatever. Other bullshit happens. Oh yeah, she goes back in time to episode 5. Because why the hell not? And, oh, in episode 5, in that timeline, what's happening is Darth Vader is about to give a gift to the Emperor. The bestest Emperor in the universe mug. I'm just gonna have a drink of water now. What the fuck? Are you kidding me? And the Emperor doesn't like the mug, so he tosses it, and they see the portal, and the Emperor's like, ooh, great power, I must has it. So he throws the mug and Darth Vader through. Shit happening at the party, Wookiee's going over a turkey, I don't freaking care. We're 17 minutes in with this bullshit. Oh yeah, so Vader goes back in time with Rey. After tracking her, they go back. They go to the frozen base on Hoth. There's a stupid Darth Vader versus Darth Vader scene, and then they're like, "Oh, you are me. I am you." And then we go to episode 3. The battle on, what the hell was this planet called? It's on the tip of my tongue. It'll come to me eventually. No, not Camino. Camino's the clone one. The lava. Frack. I don't know. I will probably remember it at some point later on. I can't figure it right now. But anyway, so yeah, we have everyone fighting everyone everywhere. Tatooine, episode 1, pod racing. They all get swallowed up. These guys, I think, are from like a Clone Wars episode, where they're just like, we are the same person, are we not? Well, duh, because you're clones. Bullshit fighting. Then this would be the last bullshit planet from episode 9, which is something with an X, Exegol. This shit falls down. I'm guessing that when they flew here, that was probably the throne room of the frickin' Snoke. Then they go back in time to Tatooine, just like at the beginning of episode 4, when Luke is still a kid, still on Tatooine as a moisture farmer. And then we just get like everyone from the entire frickin' Star Wars saga, like everyone's on this planet. right now at this precise moment, and we get into this like bullshit battle where like, oh, all the versions are fighting against each other, past, present, and future. They're all in conflict. It means nothing. So now the three of them go back to the future, to the temple again, and then Darth Vader goes back to rejoin the Emperor with the bullshit MacGuffin. And now Rey is all like, "Oh my God, I have failed everyone!" No. And then, of course, oh yeah. So when this happens, when Vader comes back to the future with the MacGuffin to the Emperor's like, "Ooh, let's go back. Let's go to the further future, 30 years from now, and see where I am. I'm pretty sure I'm not dead or anything." And then they do I mean, like, this scene, it's just disturbing on so many levels. Cause yeah, we get Kylo Ren, we get that guy who they ended up, I don't care to even remember his name, cause they ended up using him as a mop for most of the frickin' ship, and killed him like a ragdoll. Uh, but yeah, there's some sort of, I don't know, like subdued homosexual vibes here, where the guy cannot look at Kylo Ren in the face. He keeps looking at his chiseled chest and like, ooh, the pecs. I mean, yeah. So it's a total BS scene. Anyway, so Palpatine comes into the future with Vader. They meet Kylo Ren, and Kylo Ren's all like, "No, Vader betrays you and you died. Ha ha ha. But he's my grandpa, so ha ha ha." Blah blah blah. So now freaking Emperor Palpatine is like, "Oh, you will be my new apprentice because Vader will betray me, so I will kill him at some point when it gets convenient." And then Rey is still freaking out, and okay, at no point other than that like one 10-second scene in episode 4, that was the only time you actually see Luke drinking blue milk. But now, it's like in every freaking scene. When you see a young Luke, he is drinking blue milk, and they make sure to put the blue milk mustache over him so it looks like he has jizz on his face, and it's just shit. So, BB-8 is broken, and Luke fixes him, and back to these fucks. Oh yeah, and they bring the helmet because Kylo Ren's broken his helmet, so now Palpatine puts it back together so it looks like in episode 9, and everything is awesome, yay yay yay. And by the way, this Kylo Ren is from the beginning of The Force Awakens, essentially. Actually, sorry, from midway through The Force Awakens. Like, the events are essentially happening. He just happens to have time for this whole side adventure. And then, yeah, we get weird albino Wookiees, and that's supposedly Chewie's family. Who gives a all? Poe being a little bitch, as he is. And then, of course, Matt Kanata has to show up, and basically we just get a revolving door of Star Wars characters. We have frickin' Stormtrooper chick from episode 9. We have the little engineered toad thing. We have, yeah, what's his face? Honestly, I cared about these characters back in the original trilogy, and slightly in the prequels, but since the sequels, like, I just don't give a shit anymore. Lando Calrissian, that's the guy's name, right? So, yeah. Oh, and every single time they show the Death Star 2, there's like a panel that sort of falls off it. So it was just like, it's stupid. So they're all like, and there's like total ADD. Oh, it spins in both directions. It's a chair that spins. Get over it. Got over that in like grade 2. Okay, so yeah, Ray is like, ooh, it's my fault, I have fucked up the timeline, blah, 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 blah. Of course, I mean, you are Ray, you just destroy everything, so fuck that. And then she sees the ghost of Yoda, and Yoda is like, the power is in you. You will do blah, blah, blah. The power has always been within you, and for some reason I look like I am made of some weird rubbery foam thing. And he shows her a vision of everyone, and there's a bit of contradiction there when she's like, oh, why am I such a bad teacher? And Yoda shows her that she's being way too logical and by the book, and she has to be following her emotions and like have a connection with her student, which is total and utter dog shite, because we know from the prequels that, oh well, actually, and the sequels and the extended universe content, that connection leads to the dark side. There was a whole thing with Anakin and his connection to his mother, that connection leads to the dark side because of emotions that can be used to influence you, blah 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 blah, all of that kind of stuff. But no, now emotions are perfectly fine and connections are great, and they make you a better Jedi, I think. And now Luke reiterates exactly what Yoda said. Oh, the power was always within you, Wonder Ray. And then like, this is where the Doctor Strange part comes in. Like, she literally does the Doctor Strange thing where she makes the portal, and like all these bullshit lights start flowing around. All of a sudden, there's like hundreds of crystals in the wall that we've not seen before, and they'll start dancing around her. And yeah, she goes back in time, and like basically, there's like 6 versions of freaking Luke and Darth Vader at this point. It's hard to keep track, but like Luke is fighting older Luke, who is fighting Darth Vader from a timeline 8. I don't really know, but anyway, like this crystal thingy, honestly, I can't be fucking bothered. So they toss the Emperor down the thing. Now he has his bestest Emperor ever mug, and he's like, I'm gonna change. I'm gonna have a change of heart, and I'm gonna be good and not naughty, and I will be the bestest ever. Poof. Of course, Rey saves Luke because, yeah, of course. She goes and like starts cleaning up the timeline, and we have just like portals everywhere. And then she comes in and everyone's like, oh, Ray, even though we were having fun before you got here, now we're having more of the funsies because now you're here, you're Wonder Ray. Yay! And now like she's like, oh, yeah, Finn, you're gonna cut the weird space turkey thing, but you will need my lightsaber. And then he cuts the turkey and he cuts the table, and they're all like, ha 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 ha, Finn's such an idiot. And yeah, and then for some reason Yoda, looking like an Irishman from the 1900s reading A Christmas Story, like, so does that mean that Yoda is alive? Is that I don't freaking know. But anyway, hang on, where was that scene? I want to jump to, I think it was after, it was somewhere where there were, she was only fighting the first one, or maybe not. I think it was somewhere here. No, where is But like, there is a scene in here, I can't find it right now. There is a scene in here where, oh, there we go. There's a scene here where they go to to the Mandalorian and the child, and basically the first season, I think like episode 6 or 7 of the Mandalorian. And as soon as I saw this scene, I'm like, oh, you've got to be fucking kidding me. You just want to destroy the entirety of Star Wars. Like, can just nothing be sacred anymore? Like, just isolated. Disney's doing a heck of a good job with The Mandalorian, and it should be kept separate, as far away from Kathleen Kennedy's burning dumpster fire of shit that is the sequel trilogy. But no, they decided to continue with this thrilling piece of crap. Anyway, I'm gonna stop ranting now. So, yeah, overall, I hated the Lego Star Wars Holiday Special because yeah, I freaking hate Wonder Ray, her Mary Soonis, and the universe of Ray the bestest, blah blah blah. Anyway, I will wrap up this video, and I'll see you next time. Until then, I have been Spentos, you have been watching the Tesseract, and this has been my review of LEGO Star Wars Holiday Special. Till next time. Bye.